We all stayed friends, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what you would hope. I mean, every man I've been with, I'm still friends with. You know, I'm like, cool, if they're alive. But you know, I'm still friends.
I left those jokes there.
Yeah. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you honestly? And that's what I've been doing in the interviews is telling people, listen, if they had not come with respect and said, these are the topics.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what was going to be said. And I did not know that Tony was going to do the George Floyd joke.
Yeah.
But when he did it, like I was over there like scribbling on paper and asking God, send me the response. Send me the response like the response to you. Send me the response, but I don't want to be mean-spirited. But with Tony and the George Floyd joke, my only feeling is if you don't have the right response that blows up the room even further, you've set back the cause. So sometimes it's say less. If you ain't got nothing good to cut his throat with, figuratively about comedy, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna make it worse, in my opinion. What do you think?
I agree. I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like especially with the like the late husband talk, it was like this deeply personal, like a tragedy. And the thing no one talks about is like, you know, it's like horrific to even think about, and to be up there and just like laughing and making like a joke. And to me, it's like a triumph where you're like, you rose above it. You made a big joke out of everything. No one ever talks about that. They're like, I thought it was, I watched it. I was like, this is beautiful. And then you came up and I think Shane said a lot of your stuff was kind of like off the cuff, the last minute, not even on the teleprompter. I was like, that like really blew me away.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how do you do that in that room? I would be glued to the teleprompter, sweating, reading it. And to be like, all right, I have my own notes. I just formulated on a stage, on live TV, in front of an arena of people. I really was. I was like, this is amazing.
Faith in God.
Yeah.
Ask God, send me the words. Feeling safe, feeling like I'm not being attacked, so I don't have to be defensive. I don't have to be thin-skinned. And culturally, we crack jokes when he died. We did. We cracked jokes. When I had to call my father and go, can you come here and identify the body? My father was like, why? I was like, because you're my daddy. Go on in there and look. Go on in there and look. Go on in there. You know, but in stress, sometimes humor equalizes stress. So for me, when I first got to the talk on CBS, one of the first jokes I told was this joke about my best friend Peaches. Now I'm in Chicago. My husband dies, jumps off a building. My best friend Peaches tries to outcry me at my husband's funeral. And we're in a, funeral home, 71st and Halstead. And I'm sitting up front, and in my family, we don't, because we from down south, and my father is conservative Southern, but we don't express emotion out in public. But so I'm sitting up front, and we hear this wailing coming back from the back of the room, and it's my best friend Peaches, and she's wailing and coming up, and she is showing out. Black people know she is showing out at my husband's funeral. Now, her husband is sitting about 4 pews back.
I'm just thinking about my family at a funeral. If one person showed out, they'd beat their ass. They'd be like, what are you doing?
Now, we all looking around like, who is that?
Yeah.
And she's wailing. And so my father is nudging me, and I'm nudging him. I'm like, I don't know what to do. She crying. So I walk up to her, and I put my arms around her. And I go, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? and we laughing, but it looks like we're crying with each other.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to let you go. Because your husband, Ivory Eugene Granberry, is four pews back, watching you cry over my dead husband. I'm gonna let you go. He gonna fuck you up when you get home. Yeah. But I couldn't say those words. And Julie Chen Moonves was the one who said, let's make it TV friendly, but let's put some words in it and give it a little seasoning.
It's very funny.
But it's when you say culturally, sometimes humor is the thing. It's the most uncomfortable humor that really kind of it kind of lessens the tension and the stress. When you say,
yeah, absolutely.
Do you feel you've ever gone too far in something?
Yeah, for sure. But then you're like, as soon as you do it in a club, as soon as you're wrong, you go, oh, shit.
Well, but I mean, puns are supposed to get groans. Scatological humor, shit jokes, they make you giggle like a kid. The analysis of humor is what I love. But if you dissect the joke so hard, it's like a frog. You got to
Yeah.
kill it to dissect it.
Yeah.
But to me, for the people who are upset and on social media, I feel like you have a right to be that, because now I get to talk about mental illness in men, and specifically Black men, that men feel, I don't need therapy, I don't need this, I don't need that, right, in this society. But people say, well, how could you sit there? Oh, it was offensive. Well, don't be offended for me if I'm not offended, but be offended for your point of view. And you can have your point of view.
Yeah.
We're not saying you can't have it. Have it all on social media. Because most people trying to attempt to do stand-up will never understand how it feels. It's like the greatest sex in the world with a bunch of people. You know.
He was just trying to keep the high going.
Milwaukee's going wild.
$50. $50. Now, what did you want to ask me? I'm sure y'all had some questions. What do you want to ask me?
Yeah, well, really, my one question was like, and you kind of answered it, was like, how did you kind of put together that ad hoc like response to everything? What you said, you just kind of channeled God and just chilled out and relaxed. What do you? I guess this is a question I had too. When like, because I've always wondered this before, like, you suffered this personal tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Was there part of you that worried like I can't be funny again after this? Or was like, I always wonder that if I befall some horrible tragedy happens to me, will it just like destroy my sense of humor and I'll become like serious and sad all the time?
I felt like I had no choice.
Yeah.
For me to survive. That's why the book is I'm Fat Because of You, because I had to survive. I had to find a way to pay my bills. I had to find a way to build a career. So I just looked at it as, and my father was like, don't why me, why not you? Like tragedy can't come to your door like it comes to anybody else's door. So the first thing I thought, what is funny about this? What is funny? A lot of people say, well, why would you make a joke about being raped? And after I was raped, I went to the stage with it because that's the place where I'm most comfortable in talking to people
Fuck, I didn't know
about
that.
something. And you feel?
Could have used that one in the roast.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Nah.
No. They told me that you guys might talk about me
I
being
didn't know.
raped.
I would first of all, I would definitely not do that. I'll go, hey, this lady got raped. What a
Right.
loser.
Yeah, but I mean, come
That's
on. now.
crazy.
Right. Well, but would you say that is what roasting is now? It's no
Sure.
longer you a hockey puck. Roasting in y'all generation in this time span of comedy, you hit really below the belt. And for me, I feel like the only thing you got to deal with, you ain't got to deal with me because
Yeah.
I'm your colleague. You got to deal with the motherfuckers outside
Yeah.
on behalf of what they mad about, right? But to me, if you worry about that, you restrict yourself to great comedy, right? So for me, every tragedy in my life, I bring it to the stage so that I can show the audience you can survive any tragedy. If God lets you open your eyes the next day, okay, survive it. Because we talking shit, if one of your relatives at the hospital that you hate, and we all in the hospital room going, if we could just pull the plug on this motherfucker. And see how we all laugh?
Yeah.
That's what humor does. Even though we know we not gonna do it, or one of us might, but the rest of us not. That's what humor is for. It's gala humor. It's Irish wakes.
Yeah.
It's Black funerals. It's funny. The Black funeral, hey, dig that motherfucker up and check his pockets. Why? Because he owed me $50. That's humor that gets you over tragedy.
I didn't know. I wasn't certain your late husband was Black.
Really? Oh, because
Was not. And then when the
feeling.
type of
Mm-hmm.
the way he died, I was like, this sounds like this is a very white guy thing to do.
Thing to do, jump off a building?
Yeah.
How so? What do you mean? Because that takes courage?
No, God, no. No. I mean, it does. No, I'm not disrespecting him. It does.
People argued me down when I talked about that.
It certainly does.
In mental illness, I felt it took him great courage to be in such despair that he would do something that there's no way I could have done that. No way. But for that type of despair and that type of stress, and people say, well, because I had some therapy and dealing with some things, but my thing is, I did not kill my husband, but I may have exacerbated his stress. And so now that comes through in my comedy and saying what type of companion I want to be to a man, because watched the man I love.
You weren't talking during the game, were you?
No.
All right.
Not at all. Not at all. Now that is one thing. I might ask you a question in a movie theater, but I don't like to talk.
No, that's great.
Because I talk for a living. Don't you have moments where you don't want to talk at all?
Yeah.
And
for the second I get off the road, I sit on that couch and don't talk for 3 days.
And women don't understand it, do they? Well,
Fuck no, they get mad at you.
That's where that joke comes from. You are out doing whatever you're doing. Your man is out doing whatever he's doing. And as soon as you come home, you want to talk to him. Give him a minute, let him shit, shower, and shave, and then let him get situated and give you a signal that conversation should come forth.
God, that'd be really nice. Yeah,
that'd be so nice.
See? That's why I tell that joke. That's why I tell that
it's
joke.
Literally just like you were talking to everybody else all weekend. I watched you.
Right.
It's like, yeah, that's my fucking job.
Yeah. That's right.
But
I don't want to talk now.
They don't hear that.
But then, is that why you're single?
Kind of.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons, yeah.
When you finish the show, how do you feel about, because stand-up comedy is the most sexually attractive thing to do, aligned with singing.
You gotta see me do stand-up.
No, it's a sexual, to make a woman laugh or to make a man laugh, it's a sexual thing. That's why it's so powerful.
Oh, I'm making a lot of guys
making
laugh.
all these guys laugh. Fuck.
Well, not that. Well, that guy right there. Yeah.
Get all these guys bricked up.
That guy. That's why he's happy. That's why he comes to work every day. Right.
I like it. I'll never stop thinking about that.
Right.
That's
but
nice.
then when you stop doing it, when the show is over, what do you do with all that adrenaline?
I drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to. It's not like I will never drink again.
Yeah.
But I really want to see how I can reset my body for longevity. But I will tell you this, I drink because I like the taste of alcohol. It's not that I like what it does to me. I like the taste of good whiskey or the taste of good gin or the taste of a great martini, And I used to smoke cigars, but I don't anymore. But I like that sort of thing. But are you drinking because your adrenaline is up and now you need to pump the brakes because alcohol is a depressant? Or do you drink because you like the taste of alcohol?
I like drinking.
Right. And you drink by yourself?
No.
You drink with bitches? I mean,
No,
women.
No, it's almost entirely men. You should see my green room. It's literally.
Why you don't slip to Mickey and then get what you want? Because I see you looking at him. Slip to Mickey to drink, and then you go, finally I got Shane where I want him. Got your hat turned back.
Yeah.
Got your socks on. Get him.
Bad boy. Nate's a bad boy for life.
Get him. It's not for you to agree, but the president is the president. Like, if it wasn't Trump saying a lot of shit, we'd be like, right, crypto, right, let's get in on this. Mm-hmm. Or right, let's fuck these motherfuckers up before they get a nuclear weapon, right? It's who it's coming out of sometimes and the times that we live in. But I think that's why I said what I said at the roast. You're not going to agree. It's a roast, and it's a new generation of roast. It's no longer Rimshot, Don Rickles, Dean Martin, Pearl Bailey, Lucille Ball.
And it wasn't in a small room where we're all friends. This is in an arena on national television. We never met.
That's right. And it's international.
Yeah.
Right. But what I liked about it was you could see the camaraderie. And I think even talking about the George Floyd joke that Tony told, but I believe on the side of the Cookout crew, Pete Davidson represented with the Charlie Kirk joke.
I agree. You got to be offended by both or neither. That's how I felt about that. But.
That's right. But you should be, the reaction should be offense. The Floyd family should be upset. There should be a crew of people that are mad because that's the reaction you have, right? Because you're not thinking about freedom of speech. You're thinking about your brother who was murdered by a system. But on the same token, I tell people it's a roast and it's a new generation of roasters because everybody's like, sure, how did you feel that they talked about your dead husband committing suicide? Okay, it really truly happened, and it happened over 30 years ago.
Also, I called you.
Yes, and that's why I said.
For the record.
Well, remember when I did all the interviews.
I would never ever do that without. Yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, Shay. Knowing you, knowing Tony, like I'm sitting next to Tony. This motherfucker is ordering Crown and Coke, and I'm like, so people think you a bigot, but you really a black man. You look like
you
Tony
gotta see
Robbins.
his apartment.
Oh, it's a black pimp. It's a black pimp.
It's crazy.
I see that's what I
It's
thought.
fucking crazy.
That's exactly what I.
has a throne. He has a
He
throne.
has like 2 or 3 different
never
gold
thought about
thrones. I was there 2 nights ago.
You lying.
It's literally the blackest place I've ever seen in my life.
I'm telling you, that's the
fucking
feeling I
wild.
got sitting next to him. I was like, you're black. You either something. Who beat him up in school?
I think a lot of people. I think he got his ass whooped a lot. If I had to guess.
He got it was like a Spider-Man bite.
He's just kept getting beat up.
And see, to me, I would love to see Tony and Cat Williams in a buddy cop movie. That would be hilarious.
Man.
2 little motherfuckers with big attitudes in a movie. Yeah, it'd be great.
That would be very fun.
Remember what I told? I think you need to remake Smokey and the Bandit.
I like it.
That'd be nice.
I
I'm usually getting John Candy. I get those a lot.
I don't
They'll
see
hit
it.
me with those.
I don't see it.
Well, I
'Cause-
lost a little weight.
Yeah, but even if you were husky you have to me, you have a swag.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you got a
Oh, I heard
swag. You got, yeah. No.
I get it.
No, I mean,
No, it's
how
nice.
tall are you?
6'3",
How much you weigh?
240.
Okay. When I was 5'2" at 250.
Yeah.
I was 5'2" at
5'2", 250.
Hell yeah. I was
Fucking
5'2".
nose guard. God damn. Jesus Christ. You're in the A gap. Vince Wilfork.
But I think
Sheryl Underwood, nose tackle. The Ohio State.
no, I gotta put the ball. I gotta hold the ball out when I do.
How long ago was this?
Oh, how long have I been on a Saxenda Wegovia? Now I'm on Zepbound about 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at you can see my weight fluctuate. That's why my book is called I'm Fat Because of You. So I'm writing my life story and it's called I'm Fat Because of
Good
You.
title.
Because I wanted to talk about the times that my body was protecting me and then it was attacking me and all the things that I was going through in life. Because I was a slim goody back when I was in sexual interpretive dance.
What?
Hold on.
You were a slim goody back when you were in sexually interpretive dance.
When
That's
was
what we
this?
call stripping.
He did.
In academia.
Nate did sexually interpretive dance to Sexy Red, dude.
Now that's what they can say. Let's get out and do sexual interpretive dance. Yes, when I was much smaller, but then I think
You were-
stress.
You
in
were a
life,
stripper?
I attempted to. Back then, it was called lingerie modeling,
Okay.
and I was in college, and I answered an ad to model. You model the lingerie, and then the guys. It was in a bar, tavern type situation in
This is a
Chicago.
trick.
It's a true story.
No, I mean a trick. This is
Oh.
to get girls to.
No, You
Oh.
go in, we put on the lingerie, we model it, and the guy who buys it, you're supposed to strip it off for him.
What?
You know, but God lets you know what you can't do, and I wasn't good at it, so I was doing all the Fred Sanford. I was making people laugh. You know, hood do that. You funny. You need to put your clothes on to go home, but you funny.
That's awesome.
You know, so
You went to school in Chicago?
I went to Fresno City College. That's where my associates is from in Fresno, California. My bachelor's is from University of Illinois, Chicago.
Sick.
My master's degree is from Governor State, University Park, Illinois.
Nice.
I have 5 honorary doctorates, 4 of them from HBCUs and 1 of them from my own alma mater, UIC.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm a doctor 5 times. Yeah,
That's crazy.
and I wanted to go to college, but I also wanted to be in the entertainment business. You know, I wanted to be smart enough to sit across from my lawyer and understand what was going on. Sit across from my accountant. And
I don't know
understand.
what they're saying.
Yeah.
So you got to know.
I don't.
You got to know.
They're gonna trick me.
Mm-mm.
They're just gonna
the
trick me.
legalese is crazy.
Yeah, I don't-
Nah,
that
it's
stuff's
all
nuts.
it is Latin. It's Latin. All you got to do. I took Latin in college, but you need to. Okay, now you're gonna have to marry either a very smart, progressive black woman. You need a black wife. You need a.
He's got a black wife.
Yeah,
Your
we
wife
do.
is black.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's from Chicago.
What's her name?
Brittany.
Brittany. Hold on. Let me ask the black people. What year do you think she was born?
I don't know what year
78?
Brittany's born, but Brittany's Chicago black. Like, just to defend Matt.
Is she South Side black or West Side black?
South side.
South Side
Yeah.
black. What location?
Like Pullman, I guess.
Drop a pin.
I don't wanna- yeah.
Damn. So what's where Pullman? Oh, she in the Wild Wild Hundreds? Oh yeah, Brittany ain't no punk.
Matt visits and he jogs in the neighborhood.
You
I
got
went
to.
for a jog.
and they
you-
chase him. It's like,
Yeah, that's
looks
right.
like Rocky.
I
He's
was
running.
discouraged strongly from jogging, but I went on my jogging.
Either you're an insurance man or an undercover cop. If you walking through the black neighborhood like that, and you in the Wild Wild 100, did you ever go to the copper box?
What's that?
Okay, then Brittany didn't take it. She was like, stay your ass at home.